right, guys, I'm going to show you a really simple way to take a photo, whether it's a drone photo or anything. Landscapes work great, but to create a 3D image for posting to Facebook. Now, Facebook actually does the 3D rendering of the photo, but we're going to give Facebook what it needs to be able to capture and create a photo like that. So right here, I have a drone photo I took right over my house last year sometime, or 2 years ago, I can't remember now. And so I'm going to make this a 3D photo. So what we're going to do, it's real simple, and you can do this in Photoshop or Affinity Photo or any other photo editing software that allows you to use gradients. But the only thing we're going to be doing today is creating a gradient layer to this photo. It's really cool. So we're going to grab our quick selection tool, and we're going to go right along the horizon. And you know, if you have trees up here in the horizon, you definitely need to select and mask and really get the refining all those edges. But for the sake of this photo, the mountains are pretty sharp and we have a pretty good cut line right there, as well as Facebook really compresses the photos anyway, and so it's not going to be that detailed anyway, but for the sake of time we're just going to leave it like this. All right, so we have our area selected, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come down here to the create new layer, and we are going to grab our gradient tool. If you're new to Photoshop, your gradient tool usually sits under the paint bucket. So just click and hold that, go to your gradient tool, come up here, and you're going to start at the bottom of the photo here and just run it all the way up to just past the horizon line right there. And then boom, you have your lower half. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to select, and we're going to go to inverse. So we're going to inverse the mask, and then we're going to come down and do the same thing with that gradient tool as we did from the bottom. We're going to go from the top down, just over the halfway mark. That way you have both meeting up in the middle like that. And that's it, guys. It's literally as simple as that. We're going to go here. We're going to go to export as, and my computer's running slow today. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm going to go to export all. And then make sure at the end of this file you add depth, so you could basically this is the layer that allows Facebook to know that we want to create a 3D photo with it. So then you just save it, and because I already did it, I'm going to save the one I have on my desktop already. And then you do the same thing. You deselect the layer here and you export the background. Now, even though your background hasn't changed at all, both files need to be coming from the same source, so from Photoshop. So this is what I did. I tried using files from different sources, and they just loaded as individual pictures to Facebook. So if you're getting both of your photos showing up as separate photos on Facebook, it's because they both need to be exported from the same source. So I've done that here. Let's go over to Facebook, and right here at the post, I'm going to grab my layers, or my files that I already did this with. Now you can see they're both loading as two separate individual pictures right now, right here. But they're going to create, in just a second, Facebook is going to go register and say, oh, we're going to create a 3D photo. See, so now, look at that. Pretty cool. So it's that easy, guys. It's seriously that easy. Super simple. If you guys liked it, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. I'll be putting out more stuff like this in the coming days. All right, guys, go have fun, and let's see some of those 3D photos.